Music really did save my life because I was in such a deep and dark place. After I had my cancer, I became suicidal and attempted twice, and I'm here. And it was like, why? And now I know my reason why is because I have these stories. I have a testimony to tell, and me telling this testimony is the thing that also helps me get up in the morning. I'm thankful every day that I wake up that I am still here. And that's all I want to yell out to the world is I'm still here, and I can't believe it. I was diagnosed with lymphoma at 19 years old, right after my first semester of college, so it was difficult. So I was rubbing my lymph node and felt like a pea. It felt like a little pea, and immediately I went into the room with my best friend and I was like, dude, I have cancer. And she's like, don't say that, like, what's wrong with you? But I went to the doctor, and 3 weeks later I was diagnosed with cancer. The chemo and cancer had a huge impact on me physically and emotionally. Physically, it made me weak, it made me tired, I lost weight, eventually lost my hair, which is very difficult for me when, you know, you're in your first year of college. I wanted to be cute like with my girls that summer in the Hamptons, and instead I'm like with this scarf and looking like I haven't eaten in weeks. This guy dumped me because of my hair. I didn't tell him I had cancer, and even my hair fell out, and I came back to school with just like this short hairstyle. I never realized how attached I was to my hair. My hair had a lot to do with my identity, and I didn't realize it until it wasn't there anymore. I was diagnosed in May, and by the end of the summer I was going down to my last chemo treatment. It was such a violation of my body and my space. And especially for someone who's 19 and just discovering my own body, and for that to happen was extremely traumatizing. I didn't know what to do after that because they were like, the cancer's possibly gonna come back. There's a 90% chance it will return. So, you know, I freaked out. I was just so afraid to do anything and live my life for 8 years until I started DJing. I got into DJing when I was about 27. We went to meatpacking in Manhattan one night, and that's all it took. Yo, what's up? My name is Kiana Parks. Welcome to my party. I went to the club for three months, 7 days a week. Every night we were out at the club, and I was fascinated. I watched DJs kill it on the turntables, and it was just like the creativity and how they moved the crowd was so alluring to me, and I just needed to know more about this. So once I got to know that feeling, it was a safe space for me. People come to the club to let loose. I want to make people happy, and so they can let go and leave feeling like they just released something. Anytime I share my story, it reminds me of why I'm still here. What's up, what's up, what's up? I tell my story through my art, and my art comes in different mediums. It can come in an oil painting, or I do it on the turntable. Now my paintings are evolving and telling other stories about different relationships that I've been in, my relationship with God. I came out this year to my mom, so that was a huge thing for me to embrace my own sexuality, which is something that I've been painting about. It's not only therapeutic to paint them, but I feel like this is my way of giving back and connecting with other people. But it's very scary thinking that your cancer might come back tomorrow, but we have to remind ourselves that it could come back tomorrow. So what life did you live today, just in case tomorrow doesn't show up?